So last time I came to Wallsend, and I only came briefly, I looked over the bridge here and someone had got run over. So, not a great memory. But here I am. Well, we're cruising down the strip here in Wallsend. It's got the usual shops. It's got a tanning salon, obviously. Turkish barber by the looks of it. Vape shop, my God. It's got it all. It definitely has got it all. The combo, phone shop and vape shop. Like I've said so many times before, is it any different than any town up and down the country? Probably not. Yeah, I bet you'd be laughing out loud when you've lost all your money, but there's a few kind of betting shops as well around here as well. Quite a few. In a way, it's hardly worth filming. Not filming altogether, I mean. It's hardly worth filming town centres like this because there's just much of a muchness, and you're just going to get the same old things in the same old places. And so I'll only do this for a while, filming in the town centre, and let's go and see something slightly more interesting, which I'm sure Wallsend has got to offer. It's got this lady with the blue tits. In a way though, if you just want to come and do your shopping, get your bits and bobs and stuff, this is it. It's all here, isn't it? It's all here in a sort of 3 to 4 minute radius. So just look at the positive sides of things, really. That is positive though, isn't it? Massive library, that. Huge place. Some housing options. Oh, they're turning round. Oh wow, look at that. Magic almost. What have we got? 139, 245, 320, bloody hell. 150, 180. It's very varied. In the blazing sun still, and it's late afternoon here. And that's the Trinity Methodist Church. I feel like I'm going out of the way up there. So I'm just going to head back towards the town, but I'm going to cut down to the left and we'll have a look at some sort of residential streets. It's really busy on that main road, it really is. Whew. Feel quite more relaxed walking up here. It's a alright, pretty traditional sort of looking bay windowed terraces. Not bad. It's a big old place, because I thought that was the main shopping drag down there, but it continues down here as well. Very suburban, urban. I wonder if you order a massage from there, you get a roll with it. Maybe not. Maybe. Definitely maybe. The town hall, conference and business centre. Is it not a town hall then? To let. You can work from there, you can hire it. This big old place was the Coach and Horses pub. Look at the engravings on there. I hope that gets used as something. It's the car wash. Man, that is a shame about the Coach and Horses. It's a really big pub, is that? And yeah, unfortunately, it's shut, closed, abandoned. That's the size of that town hall that I showed you earlier on, and that is a massive building. It really is. Anyway, let's keep going. That's the Masonic Hall over there. Sorry if you can't see too much because of the sun, but it's a nice building over there. Let's go look at this church as well. It's the Parish Church of St. Luke, that. Like an old memorial building, this, and this war memorial in the middle is quite impressive. It's the first takeaway I've ever seen where you can get a bottle of vodka and take home with you. Blimey. So across the way, Our Lady and St. Columbia Catholic Church. It's where swingers hang out. Well, what I can say up to now is it's a pretty ordinary kind of area, really, if you like. You got these types of kind of newer houses, but lots of traditional terraces, which I showed you, and it's just like a lot of places, a lot of kind of just outside of city centre places, not city centre places, but kind of just on the outskirts of a city. And I think Wallsend's about 4 miles outside of Newcastle. Oh wow, look at this. I don't even know what it is. I didn't really read up on much before I came here, to be honest, but that I really like. But I don't know what it is. So I think this is the Roman fort in Wallsend. And of course it's called Wallsend because it was at the end of Hadrian's Wall. Obviously massively famous and historical from the Roman times. What's that building again? That's a tower again. I might have to ask someone what it is. So a very nice family just said to me that this structure is part of a museum, and that the top of it is supposed to be shaped like a Roman helmet. I'm not sure who's winding me up, but I suppose it does look a bit like it, but am I just getting taken in by that? I don't know. Okay, that's right then, he's right. Yeah, I don't know why I think I was misled by it, but this is a UNESCO World Heritage Centre, which must sort of include that Roman fort, but yeah, there we are, where Rome's great frontier begins. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? You know, when you think about it, and you're thinking, oh my God, the Romans were here. Really? Well, yeah, they were. Look at that. It's fabulous. And then the Romans opened Asda. Yeah. That is the right name for a college, isn't it? The Energy Academy. Imagine going there on a Monday morning and you can't be arsed. It's not going to work, mate. I want you to try and use your imagination as I'm trying to at the moment. That shipbuilding was massive here in Wallsend. Absolutely huge. You know, various famous vessels, the Carpathia or whatever it was called, that rescued people from the Titanic in 1912. That was built here, I think. HMS Sheffield, HMS Victorious, and the shipyard's closed in about 2007, which seems quite late, really. So a little bit of context. Going off to the left, it's the Hadrian's cycleway, and you've got North Shields is 5 miles, and then to the way, going to the right, you've got the city centre of Newcastle, which is 4.5. He's going to build a wall. Did he build the wall? Did Hadrian build the wall? I don't know. Do you know what? I never listened at school to history. I don't even think they covered it. The Romans. They must have covered the Romans at school. Who can I ask about that and clarify it? Now they're all dead, my teachers. Anyway, slightly better view from where I showed you before. I mean, you can imagine down below where you can see sort of empty spaces. Must have been a hub of activity and industry back then. Wow, I mean, I find it quite fascinating, really. I mean, I'm not a historian, and this is not a history channel, but I can feel it. I can feel the kind of I don't know, the sense that there was something here that was bigger, and there was, obviously. And you know, the industry, I mean, what we gave to the world in terms of industry from England, and particularly from the north of England, the northeast of England, is second to none, or was second to none. So yeah, it's only 1,110 miles to Rome. Hey, do you know what? Fuck it, I might do it. I might just walk it. What do you reckon? Right, well, I'm not going to find anything out about the local area with this shit going on. Okay, so I've turned up at the Roman baths at Wallsend. The reconstructed Roman baths at Wallsend are not on the site of the original Roman baths, which are here, 120 metres from the fort. We saw that earlier on. The baths were described by the local historian John Hodgson in 1814 when they were discovered during the building of a coal staith carrying a wagon way to the river, but Hodgson did not give the exact location of the whereabouts, and the site was rapidly forgotten. But it's a suggestion that it's here. Okay, so bathing was one of the key features of Roman civilization. Every fort on Hadrian's Wall had its baths, usually situated outside the fort walls. The baths were heated by hot gases circulating from a furnace under raised floors of the heated rooms and drawn up flues in the wall. Let's have another look. It's sorting out though with the litter and that. You know, these people who bang on about net zero and the world environment and stuff, why don't they come and do some fucking litter picking? Anyway, it's just no point in going on about it. I'll just wind myself up, I always do. I'm winding myself up more. Stop it, man, stop it. So this is part of this Roman site here. Now, I came to Wallsend, but I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago, and this gate was open here and you could go in and have a look. Actually, you couldn't go in and have a look. I think we went in illegally. Not illegally, but should have paid. Anyway, this is part of the site. And the gate's closed. Right. So I'm headed up, not towards the town, well actually towards the town, but not actually in the town. So I'm just going down here. If you're into your football, you've probably heard of something called the Wallsend Boys Club, and famous footballers such as Alan Shearer, Peter Beardsley and Michael Carrick sort of tied their boots and played there and became very famous indeed. Reminds me a bit of Manchester. Okay, so you're going to get chased by the Rozzers around here. You've got means of escape, you've got the scooter, and then you've got the shopping trolley, the iconic shopping trolley. Oh yeah. So Brussels Road, that's where Keir Starmer would like us to be involved in, part of the EU. Anyway, varied housing. You've got these sort of traditional 1930s semis, the terraces from the turn of the century, and then back there you've got those probably kind of more modern houses from the, I don't know, 60s, 70s, 80s. So a really wide, varied kind of housing stock around here. Duke of York Late Bar. Well, it's not open now, but maybe it's too early. Anyway, I'm coming back into the town centre here. The Anchor Pub and the Queen's Head. As we walk back into the town. Look at that, I wonder what that was. Spoons there. It used to be the Ritz Cinema by the looks. Fucking hell, look at these two blokes here. I wonder if they're alive. Weird. Anyway, these look quite relaxed. Or dead. Well, that's it for Wallsend. I'm absolutely fucking knackered. I've been walking around all day. I've extended myself too much. I'm getting on a bit. I'm not as young as I used to be. Who is? But yeah, Wallsend. It's quite a varied place, really. Some bits are a bit sketchy, if I'm honest, and some bits are kind of all right, you know. And I'd like to come back and just walk on that riverside bit and walk into Newcastle. I would have done that today, I think, if I had not been so bloody knackered. But yeah, it's all right, I think. Anyway, this has been Wallsend, and I'm going to give it, I don't know, maybe 6.5 out of 10. Could I live here? I might consider it, I suppose. I might consider it. But it's been really interesting and I've enjoyed walking about, so see you later.